Guys, if you're watching this from Ayamara, please subscribe to our brother Samson, the roadman.
Alright, hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samson, the roadman. Today it's actually it's day 2 of here at the cottage, where we have no builders on site, so building has stalled because of the people that we hired. They are not here. They haven't reported for work, despite the fact that we've got all the materials that are needed to build this part of the wall fence, like from here to the corner that side. I needed them to actually come and so that we can actually finish this. But yeah, it is what it is. So for those that are new here, my name is Samson, the roadman, and I'm a Zambian YouTuber. I do travel videos, I also do real estate videos, and I also do farming content, where we get to interview farmers and find out what's going on their farm and how they're doing it, things like that. So this time around I've been building the wall fence here at my cottage in our village here. Our village is called Kahale village. Kahale village is located on the western part of Lusaka, and it's about can I say about 8 to 10 kilometers from Lusaka CBD. So if you are on at 6 miles, it's about when you're at 6 miles, there's a place called Zanga, and there's that road which goes all the way to 70, and then you cross on the other side of 70 road. That's where we are based. Okay, so that area is actually called Kawangwe West, but here there are villages, and this part of the village of Kawangwe West is called Kahale. So there are a number of villages here. There's Kakoma, there's Kahale, there's Mwanshama. Yeah, I don't know the other part of the other side of the village. Yeah, but we are in Kahale. So if you're in town in Lusaka City, Lusaka CBD, and you hear somebody shouting Jamaica Kahale, this is the place. This is where the bus is actually going to bring you. So the area is called Kahale. So it's after Jamaica, and Jamaica is after Ballaston. So there's Ballaston, Jamaica, and then Kahale. So that's where we are. So it's very unfortunate that our builders haven't been able to show up again today. This is the 3rd day, but they actually communicated that they were doing some job, just like some of you actually mentioned. They were doing some job somewhere, and they needed to take 2 to 3 days to finish what they were doing, and then they'll come back and continue here. So I've decided to give them a second chance, and just to let them continue with the work. With these builders, you really need to have patience. Like I told you guys the other day, you really need to have patience. Otherwise, if you don't have patience, you may be upset throughout your life, because these guys, like I said again, it's better if you've got money, you hire professionals. And by professionals, I mean a company that builds. You can hire these Chinese companies. You can hire there are others actually, Zambian, for example, Zambian owned companies that are good at construction. You can hire them, and then they will do a good job for you. But if you don't have people like me who don't have that much, we tend to go for somebody that knows how to build, but they are on the lower side when it comes to how much they are charging. Not cheap, but at least reasonable. Others would say, yeah, you went for cheap guys and things like that. But if we tell you to support, you don't want to support, so that we can actually hire a big company to come build our houses, build our wall fence and things like that. So we go for what we can actually afford. And I would urge those that are watching, and especially if you're in the diaspora and you think you don't have, your pocket is not that heavy, you can actually contact me, and then I'll be able to look for builders for you that will be reasonable enough to to build whatever that you are building, a house, be it a house, a wall fence, or some, I don't know, some chicken coop or something. Yeah, so it is what it is. If you want to do things like fast, you end up paying a lot of money, because you need to hire a professional building company that would actually be able to build in according to your timeline. Otherwise, with these builders, actually we did a very good. Actually, they're the same people that built this cottage here. I don't know if you guys are able to see. This is a little cottage that I have here. They are the ones that actually built this. So this, for some of you that are new here, this is a little cottage that I'm using. This is where I'm staying. But I do intend to build another big house somewhere there. But this is a cottage. These are the guys that built this. I was just telling them, say here, do this here, cut like this, cut like that. Yeah, that's how we came up with this cottage, which a lot of people actually in this area have been admiring. Saying, wow, this is a beautiful house and things like that. But it's a small cottage. It's a one bedroom. It's self-contained. It has a kitchen and it has a sitting room. So it's a very small cottage. But they are the same guys that actually built this one. So I continued with them. So I have known them for quite some time. We actually built the other part of the wall fence going all the way down there with the same guys. The same guys. So I've known them for a while. They are good guys, but these are people that take alcohol, and so sometimes they may not act appropriate. Like you may like what they have done to me right now. Where you need them, then they don't just show up. So sometimes such can happen, but they are the kind of guys where if they come and they start working, they're very serious with whatever that they are doing. So they are very, very serious with whatever they're doing, provided they come on site. They work extremely hard. So that's one thing that I like about them. So whenever they're going to show up, I know that you guys will be able to tell that there's a difference here. I mean, 2 builders, 2 helpers, they're able to do like 300 to 350 blocks. So which is incredible. So yes, very good. That's when it comes to building like a wall fence. Yeah, so they're able to do that. So I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very happy. But now I'll take you back a little bit. Like when we came here in this village, can I say that was like last year, 2024, in around this same time, like in November, we bought a very tiny piece of land. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. This is a beacon over here. This is a beacon. This is going down this way. It was 15 meters, and then in this direction it was 20 meters. So it went up to where that pole is. The hanger is like that. That's how it was. So that was our 15 by 20 plot size. But of course later on we had to extend, and also extended that side like that. So the time we started building this, I started advertising, because I knew that I actually had a lot of people that were especially in the diaspora, that were asking me to find them land and things like that. So because I do charge to find land for somebody out there, but I just took advantage. The time we were building, I took advantage to show people some plots that were being sold. Plots such as this one here, where this person has built a house over here, where this is actually started building a house. This is a 15 by 20 size plot, very small, but they're building a 3-bedroom house here. But now next to this one, there was this plot which is a 20 by 20 sort of a plot, so they share the same beacon which I had put on this side. There's this 20 by 20 plot size. On this side there's a 15 by 20 kind of plot size. So I advertised these two plots to say, guys, those that want land, there's somebody that is actually the same company that sold me this piece of land, they are selling the next one over here. So those that are serious, those that trusted me, those that really had entrusted me, they said, wow, we are going to buy this piece of land. So they ended up actually like buying this one. And now you can see what is exciting is that let me just show you from this end. What is exciting is that the material now have started coming. So today we received this material. This is called quarry stones and a bit of dust. So it's mixed quarry mix, I think that's what they call it. 5mm stones and a dust, quarry dust. So we received this in the morning. This is going to be used to build a wall fence right here. Okay, so this person, they're going to build a wall fence. And just now I'm just from receiving this sand for her. You know, we're just from receiving this sand for her right here. So these are people that have trusted us, you know, people that have seen that we are very sincere. I'm very sincere in terms of how I handle things, but don't think I'm going to give you a free service. Like you can just call me and say, hey, how much is that? How much is that? You know, I want a plot. Go and look for a plot. When you hear somebody saying a plot, you should tell me. I'm not going to tell you. That's a fact. I'm not going to tell you because I have to spend money to look for land for people. I have to spend. So that's why we say, please support us so that we can return the favor when you are in need. You know, right now I am in need. We are still building the wall fence like we saw, and you know, we're still requesting for people to support. So if you are out there and you know that, hey, you would want to support so that me in future, in case you need something to be done in Zambia, I can be that I can be your errand boy. You know, I can do something for you as well. So we still need to build this. We are remaining with a bit of cement that is needed. We have the blocks that will help us to go all the way up. So we are okay with that. But then such kind of people that have trusted us before, they're here, and you can see the material is coming in and they'll start building very soon. So that is one part. When you say, I've seen, like I told you guys in my last video, that there are quite a lot of people in the diaspora that have been complaining that they are being swindled, or this and that happened, you know, by their families, by their family members and things like that. Yes, it's real, it happens. But you are lucky, especially Zambians. Now I'm talking to Zambians that are in the diaspora. Zambians that are in the diaspora are very lucky because they've got people like me who is in Zambia, who has helped so many diasporians to purchase like land, to build and things like that. So if you are watching this video and you really want my services, I do charge for you to for me to actually find you land. Like within Lusaka, we do, it's $200 US. That's not much, you know, that's not much to find your land. That is these residential kind of plots, you know. But then if you are going out of Lusaka, that's where now the prices increase because I have to travel, I have to do this and that, you know, things like that. So the prices increase as you go outside Lusaka. You find that it's 300, it goes even all the way to 500 US dollars. So I'm using US dollars because it's easy to convert. So that is how it is. You can contact me. My number is always on this particular channel. Get in touch. Strictly for business, you know, go to the point. Samson, want you to do this and this for us, please give us the fee, or go to this area and do this for us. Here is the money. Then I'll be free to go so that I can also finish up this wall fence thing and do other things. Okay, but I'm very, very excited with a number of people that have been supporting me, which is I find to be very, very helpful. I've received so much support from the people. Like I told you guys, somebody gave us some blocks the other day, and they bought some cement, but we still need some more cement. And even for these guys that are going to come and build, they need to be fed, they need to also get paid. So we still need some help from you guys. If you're out there, whatever that you can, yeah, I'll really, really appreciate. And so now I'm going to help this lady who bought this land, which I had advertised earlier, which I showed you guys earlier in my video. If you watch those videos when I was doing the construction of this cottage, I talked about this land. Please, I think in 2 videos, and somebody from USA said, hey, we are going to get that particular piece of land, and they bought this one. So here we are. You have got sand, you've got quarry. Maybe when these guys are done building my wall fence, I'll tell them to move to this piece of land here. They are going to dig. We may use the same guys, of course. Maybe we may change, but we are going to dig the foundation for the wall fence like that, all the way to the road, come back like that, and they pour the quarry, the footing and things like that. They start building, so this is how things are. But I don't think you guys that are in the diaspora should worry. If you've got people like me out here back home, please, you can contact me. I also need to feed my kids. Yeah, so the only thing that I would want to tell you guys, me, I'm perfectly genuine, if I may say it that way. Yeah, I've never had any issues with anybody, especially in the diaspora. I've been conducting this business. Like, I'm not, the other thing that you must know is that I'm not an agent. I don't sell land, like I don't sell land, but I can help you find the people that are selling, whether it's agent, but I need to do some investigation to see that this is genuine and do all those due diligence. I think the English people, that's what they say. You do a due diligence where you get to find out, is this land genuine, or is it the person selling, is it the owner, is it just a relative, or is it, because I don't want you guys to have like issues when you buy land like in Zambia. And the other thing is, customary land is very cheap. That is traditional land, we call it. But then also mostly traditional land is found in distant places. But like where I am right now, guys, I can tell you this is customary land. But take a look at the development here. You can see beautiful big houses. If I go down, some of you have seen my other videos where I was showing you this area, the entirety, from that point to the other side, you see all the big houses that you find in places such as Minhood, in Chalala, those nice residential areas which in Lusaka. These are the same houses you'll be able to find here. You're not going to say, because we are saying it's a village, others may be thinking, this village has, like those, I think, they say grass-thatched houses. Yes, they used to have a lot of them actually here, but now people have, the original owners of the land have sold part of their land, and they've built bigger, massive mansions right in this same village. So if I take you around, you'll be able to see the kind of houses which people have built. It's only maybe me who has this small cottage, but if you go down that way, just after my wall fence, the other side, you see how beautiful the houses are. Big houses. Others have been saying, yeah, I think this area looks like how Chalala started. People were building big houses, but it was more like bushy and things like that. But later on, now it's one of those admired places in Lusaka, Chalala. So that is how it is. So you can buy traditional land in such kind of an area which is not very far from the CBD. That's an advantage. It's very cheap, plots here are still going at let me not say they're still going at for example, this piece of land here, they bought it at 45,000 kwacha. This is a 20 by 20, 45,000 kwacha. Just like me, they have this one here. I bought it at 45,000 kwacha. That small one is the one I bought at 35, the initial one, where you've even built that small cottage. It was 35. But now, if you want to find a piece of land like in this area that is going for 35, you're not going to find it here. You have to walk down this way. You know, like as if you're going to 4 ways. Some of you, I think, have heard of 4 ways. Like you're going out to Mungule. That's where you find, you'll be able to find maybe a 35 kwacha priced land. So if you want something like a 20 by 20 near here, like in this area, near somewhere here, you always find them at 45 to 50. Others even go up to 55 if they are closer to the main road, you know. So you can target such kind of areas where they're selling traditional land, but it's not far from Lusaka. Buses can get there. Buses can reach, you know, in our area here. So which is good. Very soon, some of you that say, no, it's far, it's what and what. Even Kabanana, people used to say, it's very far. But now people are building there. People are staying there. Now they're saying we are living in Lusaka. You know, here others are still saying no, it's far. You know, it's far. But where a bus reaches, by bus I mean these public buses, where it's able to reach, know that place is good. You know, that place is very good. We've got buses. When I just walk down this side, there's a Headman Kale's place. There's some buses that are coming from there. And then if you walk down this side, there's a place called Malasha. When you're in town, they call it Boss Malasha. There's a station there. It's just about 500 meters away from here. But if you go down like this way, it's about it's actually less than 300 meters. You'll be right at the station. Not too far from here. But then others will still say, that place looks like it's very far. Well, yeah, it may look like it's very far, but it's not. That one I can assure you. So if you are serious, those that are serious, they are in the diaspora and they're looking for land, they'll say, okay, let's call this guy and see. I know a number of people that are genuine, people that are, of course, they're selling land. They are a genuine company or individuals, you know, people that actually stay at the same place. People that I think in law, what do they call them? They say people of fixed abode, you know, something like that. So these are people that are traceable in other words. So you can find them. They are selling a bit of their land. It used to be maybe a field of maize, and they've decided, okay, we can't farm anymore. We are going to sell it off, and those are still here. So you can just simply get in touch with me, and then we are going to basically help you guys purchase whatever that you want to purchase, you know. Of course, you may not find bigger chunks of land like farms. For farms, you need to go down this way. This is where 4 ways is. Then this is where the Apollo is. Others say Apollo, Zaf Sekelela is on the other side. That's in Lusaka West. Kasupe is down this side. So even Kasupe, some of you that have heard of Kasupe is far from here. But you go further down this way, that's where Kasupe is, Kasupe Kawayas, they call it. So it's far from here, meaning this place is actually very close to this side. You know, so yeah, if you are serious, you are looking for land, get in touch with me. I do charge, and the way I charge, you pay half now, and then when we finalize everything, you get the paperwork, then you pay the rest. Okay, but you pay half now so that you can facilitate my traveling around, whatever that I need. I should be able to do it. Do a good due diligence for you, and then you get some good land. Okay, and for most people may be asking, do they give titles? Yeah, they do give titles, like especially on this western side of Lusaka, going down like in the Great North Road, all these villages, they do give titles. Like if a village is under Chieftainess Mungule, what's the other one? The Chisamba area, going down that side, the data, they do give titles. So yeah, just get in touch and yeah, you'll be helped. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel to watch my videos. For those that are returning, and if you're new, please kindly consider subscribing. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for coming, guys. Bye. Take care of yourselves.